Hey, what's up folks? Welcome back. Today we've actually got some very interesting stuff about the upcoming Uncharted Reboot, which is coming to PS5. And to my surprise, it seems like God of War is actually getting a remake. And I'm not talking about the Kratos and Atreus God of War from the Norse mythology. I'm speaking about the first 3 God of War game is finally going to be getting a remaster or a remake version at this point for the PS5. And we've also got some very interesting updates from the upcoming most awaited RPG game, Black Myth Wukong. So first off, let's just talk about the Uncharted Reboot that's coming up. So this information was updated by Insider Gaming, and it seems like Uncharted Reboot is going to be coming out for the PS5 finally after all these years, and fans have been really asking for it, and I'm here to finally give you guys the good news. So apparently Uncharted's veteran, who is the Lee Davis, has finally returned to Naughty Dog Studios this month after being away from the company for 4 years. Since there's never really been an Uncharted game for a very long time, it seems like most of the guys involved in the game were pretty much just gone from the studio, and now they're finally returning, so that's a good point. And also the creative director of Uncharted Lost Legacy, Sean SK, he's also returned to Naughty Dog in 2021, which of course means that all the signs are really stating to the leaks that we recently got in 2022, which said that the Uncharted Reboot has actually gotten a green light from Sony. And Insider Gaming had stated back in December of 2022 that Naughty Dog is not going to be the ones that are developing this game. It's going to be a completely different studio that Sony already owns, but the Naughty Dog is of course going to be monitoring the studio and most probably just giving them the basic guides and helping out each other's studio, and that's probably how it's going to go. So Insider Gaming believes that down the line sometime in the upcoming years, the first 3 Uncharted games are most probably going to be getting a reboot version. It's not a remake, neither is it a remaster. So this is actually a reboot version, which means that they're reimagining the story of Nathan Drake. So this could either be that we're going to be playing as Nathan Drake or a completely different character as well. So it's going to be set in like the same universe, but then you're going to have like a completely different experience from what Naughty Dog has already created with the old Uncharted games. Now moving up, we also have some more updates from God of War Remaster, which is coming to PS5 version. And according to Special Nick, who's a very good source when it comes to leaking all of the information, and Special Nick has said that a remaster or a remake version of the trilogy of the first 3 God of War games, which is all the way back in PS2 and 3 era times, those games are finally getting a remake and it's going to be announced very soon. Of course, I don't believe that it's going to be a remaster version because I don't think that Sony is going to be investing a lot of money or even wasting time in order to remaster the really old game, because the controls are different and you know the PlayStation 5 console is really changed, and even gamers' mindsets and gaming has also evolutionized in a very large scale. So I don't think it's going to be a remastered version, but Special Nick also says that he doesn't really know if it's exactly going to be a remaster or a remake version, but this is exactly what he said, that he's not really sure about the remake or remastered version. But considering what we have seen from God of War Valhalla, I think it's at least going to be a visual remake, and that's all it really needs. So it seems like they're not really going for a complete reboot or trying to make that game like a semi-open world explorable map like what we've seen with God of War Ragnarok, as well as a new classic God of War on the PS4. But it just seems like they're trying to stick to their roots and create a game that kind of has that classic authenticity to its own, but then at the same time it's also going to have like the next gen graphics and features. So basically it's going to be a remastered version, or a reimagined version would be the right word to use at this point. So it's most probably a reimagined version on the PlayStation 5 with a brand new engine. And up next is a really funny situation which is coming from Black Myth Wukong. You know, that really beautiful looking game which is most anticipated RPG title that's coming out this year. Well, Black Myth Wukong is actually releasing on PS5 and PC exclusively. I don't know if you guys have heard this, but it's originally not going to be launching on the Xbox Series consoles. And Microsoft is kind of pissed about this situation. They've already made a couple of comments, and recently Microsoft CEO has made this comment about the situation where he said that we can't comment on the deals made by our partners with other platform holders. So Microsoft believes that Black Myth Wukong actually has done some sort of a partnership with Sony, and that's probably why they're not going to be releasing this game on the Microsoft consoles. Now the reason what Black Myth Wukong's developers have given is that the game is not really well optimized on the Xbox consoles, so they kind of need some extra time in order to optimize the game for Xbox Series X and S. And let me just show you guys the exact statement where they said that we are currently optimizing the Xbox Series X or S versions to meet our quality standards. Now honestly, if the game is able to run really smooth on the PS5, I don't really think that they're going to need a completely different release date for the Xbox consoles at this point. Maybe they could just work on a patch for the Xbox on day one and probably just try to figure things out rather than completely just neglecting the launch of the game on the Xbox consoles. I think it's kind of fishy at this point, and most probably Sony has made a deal which they're not really ready to reveal outside, because as you know, Microsoft has been very kind in order to remove all the exclusive games from Microsoft Store and bring all of them to the PlayStation Store. So it would kind of seem a little bit rude if Sony is deciding to take the game away from their platform. So most probably they're doing it in a secret, or maybe they just got paid or something like that. And that's not me saying it's something that Microsoft themselves suspect, due to which they've said that we can't comment on the deals that was made by our partners with other platform holders. So it seems like Microsoft is pretty pissed at the situation, but then they really can't do anything about it. But hey, good thing is that Microsoft is at least trying to end the console wars and trying to bring their games to as many platforms as they possibly can, and that's a good thing. But honestly, man, I would love to see the Indiana Jones coming to the PlayStation 5, and it just seems very disappointing that Microsoft is holding that back just so people could buy their console. So it's apparently a console exclusive, which is not even going to be available for the Game Pass on the PC versions, which is a very huge bummer, because usually when I don't play games on Xbox console, I tend to play them on the PC version. So that's of course a great win for Microsoft, because they finally made me think that of course a console is going to be worth it rather than just having a Game Pass on the PC version. So yeah, with that comes all the coverage that we have for today. If you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to go ahead and smack a big fat like. And I just want to quickly hear from you guys, which of the 3 upcoming games are you guys excited for? Name 3, not more than 3. I know you guys are just gonna go completely bizarre with the comment section. I just want to hear 3 names of upcoming games that you guys are really hoping to get your hands on in 2024, or this could also be in 2025. And with that being said, if you guys want to stay updated with all the gaming news, informations, updates, leaks, and all the stuff that you guys need about gaming that's coming up in the future, it's going to be available first on my channel, so you guys can go ahead and subscribe. It's absolutely free of cost, and at the same time I will keep you guys updated with all the latest gaming stuff that you guys need to know every single day. Now with that being said, if you guys did enjoy this video, smack a like rating. It really helps the channel a lot more than you guys think, and I will see you guys on tomorrow's video. Until then, take it easy fams, and goodbye.